We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. At their own 21-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Now Prescott. Slant pass. It's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. First down. A gain of 12. First down, Dallas. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Eagle defense. They're currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 26. Watch the motion. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to have a third down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. And in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Prescott from the gun on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. First and 10 at the 37. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Cowboys 7, Eagles 0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 12. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They go play action with Hurts. Wide open receiver, complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achane. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 6 this time. One more time with Achane. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Devon Achane, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. That brings up third and a full 10 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 14. And
a handoff as they run the counter play. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
They'll find Lamb. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Prescott yet again. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Prescott now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now Prescott on fourth down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
47-yard line.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
54 wide.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about the quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
26.
Here's Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Prescott. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Able to hit his target lane. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Lamb in motion left. Throwing. Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
To the air again, Prescott. This is caught. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far, and that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
3-yard line.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And down right around the 37. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
L.A.J. on first and 10. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Second and 7, operating from the 34. Again, it's Achane. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
13 yards on the play. That's another Eagles.
They'll run, Achane. And he's going to get him about 4 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard
You know, when
line.
this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, 73, 73.
Oh, the sneak. It's Hurts. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Nolan Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That is caught by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards.
To throw is Prescott.
First down, Cowboys.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 more yards. That's
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
Dallas.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott from the gun. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
3rd and 6.
Prescott to throw it. And pressure coming, and they get it once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. From the gun, it's Hurts. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A run straight ahead with H.M. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Kevontae Turpin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Eagles 21, Cowboys 15.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. He gets it to Thomas. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's 3rd and a few
Fuck this nigga
inches.
trying to challenge a play. Glad nigga You're trying to chat.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
63.
On the sneak, gets Hurts. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
Now that was a great play defensively. Every gap in the middle covered. They end up losing yardage, and now that brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Yeah! 26. Wide in. 26.
To throw, Prescott. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And they will take a knee here. What a ball game.